What's going on, guys? Jacob over here. First of all, I want to apologize for not getting this video out yesterday, which is when the news I'm about to talk about released. I try to get Packers news videos out as quickly as possible, but yesterday I was just so busy, and then I had to work today in the morning, so I wasn't able to get this video out until later this afternoon today. So I apologize for that. I try to get them out as quickly as possible, but I was just really busy yesterday, and I couldn't do it this morning, so... Anyways, though, the big news, not big news, but kind of expected news that happened yesterday. The Packers released linebacker Kirksey and offensive lineman Rick Wagner. These two moves, to me, were expected, cleared about $10 million in cap space, and, you know, really, I think a lot of people saw this coming. The Packers are going to be releasing some players that actually had some key roles on this team this past year, because they want to be able to clear some cap space for this offseason. They're probably going to go after a few free agents on the market, and of course, there's always the draft to be able to fill any positional depth that they might lose by cutting these guys. But Kirksey, that was probably the most obvious one that was going to happen. The Packers, obviously, I think they like what they have behind him with Kamal Martin and, Chris Barnes. They both filled in phenomenally when Kirksey was out with an injury earlier this year. And Rick Wagner, I think the Packers like their offensive lineman depth right now, and I think they're also planning on drafting more offensive linemen in the draft and maybe even going after one in free agency. I'm not sure. But I think they like where they're at with their offensive line right now, so releasing Wagner was not a surprise, although I will say he was pretty solid as the Packers, as an offensive lineman for the Packers this year, and I think he did a really good job. Filling in at times especially when Bakhtiari went out. He did a pretty good job there. But really, I think both of these moves were expected, and it's going to be interesting to see who the Packers cut next, though. I mean, I think that there are still more cuts along the way. I think Preston Smith is one of the top candidates for the next round of cuts the Packers might make. I think his contract is going to clear quite a bit of cap space. They're going to get them very close to that break-even part, and hopefully they can get into the green after all these roster cuts, and depending on where the NFL salary cap ends up, I think it was between 185 million and 188 million, so we will see what happens going forward, but this is kind of the first round of cuts that the Packers have made, and they're not really surprising to me, but it does kind of suck to see both of these guys go. I mean, even Kirksey was playing pretty well down the stretch for the Packers this year. He played a key role in that Rams game, and then, of course, in the Tampa Bay game as well. So, it sucks to see him go, but, what can you do? It's a business. So, we'll see how the Packers move forward now, and we'll see what free agents they target. And I'm going to have a video at some point detailing which free agents I want the Packers to go after in free agency this year. Obviously, you guys already know I want the Packers to get J.J. Watt. We'll see how that situation plays out, how much money J.J. Watt wants. Which I think is obviously going to be the determining factor here. We can't really just throw boatloads of money at him to get him to come to Green Bay. It's going to have to be on a much cheaper deal than he might be expected to get, probably lower than market value for sure. But if he wants to play in Green Bay, hey, we can find a spot for him for sure. So, in the meantime, guys, so thanks for watching. That's really all I got to say in this video. Just wanted to let you guys know the news. But in the meantime, guys, I'll see you next time, and go Pack, go!